Rain hammered against Lena Hart's apartment windows while the city of Chicago disappeared beneath fog and neon light. Midnight had already passed, but Lena still sat at her kitchen table, surrounded by newspaper clippings, missing person files, and cold coffee. The apartment looked less like a home and more like an obsession. Stacks of archived newspapers covered the counters. Sticky notes crowded the walls beside maps of Chicago marked with dates and locations connected to one person. Maya Hart, missing for 12 years. Lena rubbed tired eyes and stared at the final article open on her laptop screen. Another investigation. Another corruption scandal involving city officials laundering campaign money through shell companies. Normally, work distracted her. Tonight it didn't, because tonight was Maya's birthday. 36 years old. Or she would have been. Lena hated thinking in past tense. Outside, thunder rolled across the skyline while trains screamed through distant tracks. The city never really slept, but at this hour it felt colder, sharper, like Chicago hid its ugliest truths after midnight. Her phone vibrated suddenly beside the coffee mug. Unknown number. Lena frowned. Most anonymous messages she received came from sources, political trolls, or angry readers. Investigative journalism created enemies faster than friends. But something about this message felt different immediately. She opened it. She was never supposed to disappear. Lena froze. Her pulse slowed strangely. Another message appeared almost instantly. Check the attachment. A photograph loaded slowly on the screen. The breath left her lungs. A woman stood beside a fog-covered marina beneath dim yellow dock lights. Dark hair, thin face, black coat, familiar eyes. Maya. Lena stared without breathing. No, she whispered. The timestamp on the image showed 3 days earlier. 3 days. Not 12 years ago. Now. Her hands began shaking violently as she enlarged the picture. The quality was grainy, taken from a distance, but there was no mistake. It was her sister. Older, tired, alive. Another message arrived. They lied to you. Lena immediately hit call. The number disconnected instantly. Damn it. She tried again. Nothing. Her heart pounded harder while she examined the photograph more carefully. Then she noticed something strange. A second figure stood partially hidden in the background near the boats. Tall, male, wearing a dark coat, watching Maya. The image suddenly felt wrong. Not hopeful, threatening. Lena grabbed her laptop and began tracing metadata from the photo automatically. Years of investigative work had taught her digital habits bordering on paranoia. The image location traced back to Navy Pier Marina, uploaded through multiple encrypted servers. Professional masking, not amateur work. Someone wanted her to see this, but why now, and why after 12 years? Her gaze drifted toward the old framed photograph sitting beside the kitchen lamp. Two sisters smiling on a lakeshore during summer. Maya had been 24, Lena only 16. 3 months later, Maya vanished. Police claimed she probably ran away voluntarily after emotional stress connected to work. There were rumors about gambling debts, unstable relationships, even drug problems. All lies. Maya was cautious, smart, protective, and terrified during the final weeks before disappearing. Lena remembered it clearly now. The late-night phone calls, the paranoia, Maya checking windows repeatedly, changing routines, whispering strange things like, "If anything happens to me, don't trust official stories." At 16, Lena thought her sister was exhausted from work. At 28, she understood fear when she saw it. Another storm of rain hit the windows. Lena stood abruptly and grabbed her coat. She couldn't sit still. Not after this. The marina stayed nearly empty at 1 in the morning. Fog drifted heavily across black water while dock lights flickered against rain-slick pavement. Lena parked illegally beside the entrance and hurried toward Pier 14, clutching her phone tightly. Cold wind cut through her jacket instantly. The exact dock from the photograph stood ahead. Empty. No Maya, no mysterious man, only silence and moving water. Lena slowly approached the railing shown in the image. Her pulse hammered while she searched desperately for anything left behind. Then she saw it. A silver key taped beneath the dock rail. She tore it free carefully. Attached was a tiny paper tag with a handwritten address. Blackstone Hotel, Saturday 9 p.m. No signature, no explanation, a setup, or a lead, possibly both. Behind her, footsteps echoed suddenly through the fog. Lena spun around sharply. A man stood near the marina entrance beneath dim lights. Tall, dark coat, watching her. The same man from the photograph. Her chest tightened. For one suspended second, neither moved. Then he turned and disappeared into the fog. "Hey!" Lena shouted. She ran after him. Fast footsteps echoed ahead between empty boat slips while rain blurred visibility. Lena rounded the corner toward the parking lot. Nothing. Gone. No car, no figure. Only fog drifting across wet pavement. Fear crept slowly beneath her skin. Someone had been here, watching her, waiting for her. Her phone vibrated again. Unknown number. This time the message contained only 4 words. "You're already too late."